Hello, everybody. It is Father Mosley, and thanks for dropping by on this Wednesday morning for yet another midweek message. Well, I want to begin by saying thank you to so many people who came out to make our recent Pierogi projects such a success. This past Friday and Saturday, we got done a little bit early both days. So that means we had lots of people, lots of hands working together, having fun, and working again toward that wonderful project, making some delicious pierogi. And just remember, those homemade pierogi will be available for purchase on our feast, which is coming up in July, just a couple weeks away, July 9th, 10th, and 11th. And so the pierogis are going to be deep fried. They'll be at one of the stands that are there, and they will be sold. So come on out and try them. I think hopefully you'll enjoy them as much as we've enjoyed them over the past couple days as we've sampled here and there. All right, but again, thank you for that. And remember, come out and try our new homemade pierogis that are a new addition to this year's Feast Church Picnic. I'm going to get to the feast in a little bit, but I first want to begin by saying that we currently are in the midst of our Taralli Sale, which is happening today, Thursday, and Friday in the basement of Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church. The Altar Rosary Society is sponsoring that Taralli Sale. So please make sure, if you remember, that you placed your order. Remember the day that you said you were going to pick them up and come and pick up those fresh made treats that are there in the basement of the church. If you forgot to make an order, you still may be able to get some. I know we usually make a few extra here and there. So give Anne a call and see if you would like to get your name on the list to see if we have some available. Usually, especially later in the week, we know how many more we may have left. And things like that. So if you want to try to get an order, just try to give Anne a call and she'll help you out as best as she can. All right. Also, I just want to say again, before I get into feast things, that our religious education registration is happening pretty soon. I'm flipping through my notes here to see when exactly that is. But the first session is going to be Tuesday, June the 30th, from either 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. and from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And again, that's for registration in our religious education program from grades kindergarten through 8th grade. All right. So again, information about that is in the bulletin. There's another registration session on Wednesday, July the 15th. But again, this first one that's coming up is going to be Tuesday, June the 30th. All right. Also, upcoming in July, the Marian Society is going to be sponsoring another blood drive through the American Red Cross. And as you know, blood donations are always needed to help those who are in emergency situations, especially in the summer months, because during the summer months, blood donations typically go down because donors are busy on vacation doing various things. So sometimes they don't always think about the need to give blood. So this blood drive is going to be happening on Saturday, July the 25th. From 8 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. in the basement of St. Rose Church. In our churches this weekend, you'll see posted near the doors, there's ways for you to be able to schedule your appointment. You're going to have to schedule online with the American Red Cross, and you can enter Carbondale to schedule your appointment in the search menu there. Or there's also a QR code if you're technologically savvy, and you could do that on your smartphone phones, you could scan the code and you're able to make your appointment that way as well. But again, blood donations are so needed, especially in these summer months. So please, if you have the opportunity and the availability, please take the time to come out and to donate some blood for the blood drive that's happening July the 25th. Right after I get done taping this video, I'm going to scan the QR code and make my very own appointment to get down there and to donate some blood. All right, now I think we could get into all of the feast things. And I know you've been thinking to yourself, well, what can I do to donate to Our Lady of the Rosary Parish, especially for this coming feast? Well, we have lots of opportunities for you to donate and to help fill that need that's within you, to give a little something to Our Lady of the Rosary Parish. So we're looking currently for donations for some soda and water that will be sold at the feast. We're looking for cans of soda, specifically Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, or Sprite. Again, there might be some sales here and there. So if you see something that's on sale and you feel like grabbing us a case of cans of Pepsi or Diet Pepsi, Coke, Diet Coke, or Sprite, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, we could always use donations of bottles of water that will be used, again, for beverage purchases at the feast. So you could bring them to the church if you would like to donate some of them. Leave them near the doors and we'll make sure they get where they need to go. Also, we know we need donations for our basket booth. We always have some beautiful baskets in that very popular booth. So information to do a theme basket is in the bulletin again. So please get your ideas together. You can call Angel or Bonnie if you have any questions about donating a basket. And we need those baskets dropped off to the parish office no later than July the 7th. So that way we can get them tagged and numbered and get them ready to go to the feast, to the basket booth. We also need some baked goods. We're going to have a baked goods stand once again for all those delicious homemade bakers that we have in our parish, to share your treats and your specialties with the community at large. So again, information about that is in the bulletin. This weekend at all of our masses, we are going to be selling some pre-sale food tickets. So you'll have an opportunity to get a little bit of a discount on some food tickets. You will receive $25 worth of tickets for the price of $22. So we are giving you that $3 savings. So I don't know, you could use it to buy lots of stuff, with those $3 savings. But again, we're doing some pre-sale food tickets, all masses this coming weekend. And also at that table where we'll be selling the tickets, we're also going to have available some grand 50/50 raffle tickets. So maybe if you are not a registered parishioner and you do not receive the tickets in the mail, you might be visiting at our masses this weekend, or you may not be a registered parishioner. You have the opportunity to purchase some grand 50/50 raffle tickets, and that will be right in time for the early bird drawing, which is going to be happening on July the 2nd for a $250 cash prize. And the latest tally for our 50/50, we have just about $20,000 in returns so far. So that means as of right now, our first prize is going to be just under $7,000. It's $6,821.50. So that's as of right now. But again, that number is only going to go up and up and up as we continue to do our best to sell more grand 50/50 raffle tickets and as your returns keep coming in. All right, so exciting things happening for the feast. Also, in the back of the church, we still have our sign-up sheets for you to volunteer your time at one of the booths for the feast. Again, your time would be greatly appreciated if you're able to do that, or you can call Samantha Masco, who is our volunteer coordinator this year, and she will help you get you where you need to be. Also this year, we're trying something new at the feast. On Saturday, it's going to be Kids Night. So that means that we're going to have a grand prize giveaway for any of the kids who are there. You'll be able to put your name in for that grand prize, which will be announced at a later date. And also kids who are 18 years of age and younger who come, you will get a voucher for either a free popcorn or a free cotton candy. So we want you to come and enjoy the feast, get a little treat on us, and also a chance to win a nice prize. And then you can just enjoy the rest of the feast with your family, play some games, have some other food, and have some good times, listen to some great music, and just have fun together as a parish community. All right, everybody, I think I took enough of your time this morning. I think that's all the information that I have. There's lots, of course, coming on as we get ready for our big feast, our big parish picnic. But again, thank you for all that you do for our parish. We enjoy everything that you do for us, and we are so very thankful for each and every one of you. All right, dad joke for the week. Well, Father Seth was walking down the street the other morning when he was suddenly hit by a violin, a clarinet, and a French horn. I think it was an orchestrated attack. All right, everybody, that's all I have for you today. Remember, you always have a place with us here at Our Lady of the Rosary Parish. We would love for you to come and celebrate Mass with us. Take care, and God bless you.